It is 1 o'clock. I'm calling the November 24th, 2025 meeting of the Albemarle County Architectural Review Board to order. Can we call roll?
Yes. Mr. Hancock,
Here.
Mr. Stoner,
Here.
Mr. Vanderwerf,
Here.
Mr. Henningsen, and Mr. Mitsuno are absent.
Thank you. Today's meeting is a hybrid meeting. The public may access and participate in the meeting electronically. Instructions for doing so are posted on the Albemarle County website at the Albemarle County calendar. The public has real-time audio-visual access to this meeting over Zoom and real-time audio access over telephone. Both is provided in the lawfully posted meeting notice. This meeting is being recorded and will be made available on the county's website calendar. This meeting is a public record and subject to disclosure under the Freedom of Information Act. All speakers, when it is your turn to speak, please first state your name for the record. Applicants who are making presentations, note that your presentation is limited to a total of 15 minutes, which you can divide among your team members. Staff will let you know when the 15 minutes are up. If applicants in the meeting room have team members attending virtually who will need to present, please make that known when you come to the podium. Everyone who is participating virtually, please mute your microphone until it is your turn to speak. Disclosures. Do any ARB members have anything to disclose?
No.
No. And I don't either. Public comment. Are there any members of the public that want to make a comment about a project that is not on the agenda for review?
I don't have anyone on the line.
Thank you. Consent agenda. There are no consent items today. Let's see. Regular review items. There's one regular review item today. It is ARB 2025-27, 400 Rio Road West, major amendment. Chris, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes. Good afternoon. The application under review today is a major amendment by Ferguson Enterprises, a wholesale plumbing business to occupy an existing office building and establish outdoor storage and sales of plumbing equipment. The ARB reviewed the SP in January and March, recommending approval with conditions, and the Board of Supervisors approved the SP in May without changes to the ARB's conditions. The site is located at 400 Rio Road West. It contains two structures, a brick face building at the front of the property and a large metal shed at the rear of the paved area. The site plan matches the approved concept plan, which showed a 3-foot landscape berm with various plantings, 8-foot black aluminum picket fence replacing the chain link fencing along the storage area, as well as additional landscaping around the building, parking lot, and the southwest corner of the storage area. Proposed fencing and landscaping won't fully screen the storage area from the entrance corridor, but adding a landscape berm and removing the chain link fence will create a more organized and visual appealing development as viewed from the entrance corridor. For these reasons, staff has recommended approval with a few minor revisions to the site plan, which we believe can be reviewed at staff level. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thanks, Chris. Let's see, we'll do questions. Frank Stoner, do you have any questions?
I do not.
Dave?
No questions. Thank you, Chris.
And I don't either. Thanks, Chris. Do we have someone from the applicant that wishes to make a presentation?
Good afternoon. Megan Adostop with Williams Mullen, representing Ferguson this afternoon. I'll keep my presentation very brief because Chris did a great job, and this should look very familiar to you because we wanted to match exactly what we showed at the special use permit stage with just the detailed information. I won't go through, you know what the site is. It's 8.524 acres. We got the special use permit, as Chris mentioned. Just a reminder of what the site looks like today. This is front looking at the building, and then the outdoor display area as it exists today. This is our site plan. You can see where the berms are located as we showed them on the special use permit. Those have been designed along with the proposed black aluminum fence across the front. One thing I wanted to point out is we were working on the details of the black aluminum gate when we submitted. So I'm going to show you some information, but it matches the aluminum fence. So they are going to have a gate at that location. Chris mentioned the proposed loading, refuse, and service areas. We are going to update our plans to show those, but I wanted to identify them for you this afternoon. They're located, to the side or rear of the building. We believe that the proposed landscaping will adequately screen those areas. And just a close-up of the proposed landscaping and berm. Here's the proposed landscaping list. If you want to go back to that for discussion, happy to walk through that. The proposed section should look familiar. And here are the fencing and gate details. As you can see, the gate will look exactly like the fence and go seamlessly together. This gate on the right, it's actually going to be one panel. This shows two, so this is just an example of what it would look like. But I wanted to show you how it integrates with the proposed fencing. And that's my presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Let's see, Dade, do you have any questions for the applicant?
Thank you for your presentation and for showing the fence. Are there options with that fence to provide any additional screening or density?
I think what we're showing is what is proposed. So I believe looks like there's maybe a 3-inch gap between them, but we're not proposing to put up any fabric or any other screening.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dade. Frank, any questions for
I don't
the
have any
applicant?
questions. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice plan.
I don't have any questions either. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Are there any members of the public who would like to comment? Anybody online?
Yes, sir.
No. Anybody in the audience? No. All right, the ARB will now go into discussion. We'll start with Frank. Any comments?
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think they've done a nice job with the screening and the fencing. It'll be a massive improvement over what's there currently. I'm comfortable that the two areas, the refuse area, is well enough screened that I don't know that anything else is needed there. I don't know what the concerns are that are sort of voiced in the action memo, but I'm okay with that. I think it's a nice plan
Thank you.
and a huge improvement.
Dade, any comments?
Sure, yeah, thank you, Frank. No, I appreciate the previous work the applicant's done to demonstrate and visualize the improvement and agree with Frank that it'll be a substantial one to the landscape there. I think like Frank, the proposed locations between the landscape and fence seem to be adequately screened. I think staff was just looking for identification of those areas, so I appreciate the applicant doing so. My question probably indicates, I do think if there were a denser fence that provided a greater visual screen, I think it would help effectively complete what is a very complete landscape and fence screening of the site. But defer to my colleagues in terms of whether we ask for that as a condition. Those are my comments.
Thanks, Dade. I agree with everything that's said. I do think this kind of 3-level approach is really nice, thinking about the berm, to providing some grade change, the varied planting scheme, and then also having an 8-foot fence. I think it's going to be a nice layered landscape that, is going to really change the character, because right now it's just wide open. You kind of can see everything back in that yard. So I think it'll be a nice improvement, and I think it's an appropriate application for this corridor. So I don't have any additional comments. Can we see a motion?
And share my screen. The recommendation is for approval, oops. Approval of the certificate of appropriateness with the 3 conditions listed in the staff report and the issue regarding the refuse and service areas was just to identify the locations on the plan.
Thanks, Margaret. Any adjustments? Do you want us to discuss the gate or? I think the gate, I'll just offer my thoughts real quick that it's not going to be viewed from straight on a lot. I think of this corridor more like a vehicular and as you're moving in a car. And I think given that, I would be okay with not having a screen on that gate. But
Yeah, I would agree. Plus, you're not gonna have anything behind the gate because it's an entrance. So in terms of screening,
like a rack of material.
right,
Yeah.
you're not gonna have a rack of material behind it. So I would tend to agree with you.
So I guess the motion is good as it should.
If no other comments, anybody want to make a motion?
I will move for approval of certificate of appropriateness for ARB 2025 -27 400 West Rio major amendment with conditions listed in the staff report.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thanks. Can we call the vote, Carolyn?
Mr. Vanderwerf,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
Mr. Hancock.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Let's see, on to work session. There is no work session today. Other business, approval of minutes. Do we, anybody want to make a motion to adopt the November 3rd, 2025 minutes?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Could we call the vote?
Yes. Mr. Hancock,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
Mr. Vanderwerf.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see, old business. Any other items that any board members or staff have? No? All right, the next ARB meeting is scheduled for Monday, December 1st. Do you know if you will be able to attend?
I'm presently able.
I'm planning to attend as well.
We just need to check for the other dates in December. We have some items coming up, and with the holidays, want to make sure that we'll have quorums on the 8th and the 22nd.
So you anticipate we'll have 3 meetings in December at this point?
Yes.
Let me check real quick. I can attend on the 8th. The 22nd might be a little difficult.
22nd, I will not be here.
I will be in town on the 22nd. So
I'm sorry, you are going to be?
yeah, I think so.
I'm a maybe.
Or maybe. And then for the 8th, everybody's good for the 8th?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. We'll check in with the other members and we'll send around an email when we finalize the dates.
Right. Thank you.
So, but right now you're definitely, the 8th is a definite.
We have items scheduled for the 1st, the 8th, and the 22nd.
Oh, and the
but as long as we have a quorum on each of those days, we'll need the meetings.
Okay. All right. Let's see. The meeting is adjourned to the next meeting on Monday, December 1st, 2025. The time is 1:15.
Thank you.
Yeah.